around to just wipe out everyone. So, Vanguard getting that good CT start. And this is always very dangerous when it comes to Mirage, because again we saw, I think Mousesports were a good example, we've seen so many Mirages from them of exactly what they could do when you get that good start, because you have all this money, you can pick up the AWPs, you can pressure all over the map, you can really mix it up on the CT side, and there's so many maps where you don't get that opportunity, Cobblestone chief amongst those, and so we're expecting to see some interesting things here. It's going to be fun to see what avangar are up to. Obviously the bomb did go down, so we'll actually see just a very light buy here from Renegades. I love this. They face all mid. This is actually a really good way to punish a team that overextends, because if there's 5 P250s facing the window, and let's say you're peeking it with a scout, that guy's going to die. So he might get a connection, but he's going to die very likely. So I like this. But Vanguard not overextending.
Indeed, a light buy from Renegades. Renegades, the current personification of a low-fat yogurt. Eastilo will be surrounded. Eastilo's gone. We move on to the AKs from Renegades. Very quickly indeed. So let's see what Renegades have to offer avangar. An avangar who will surely feel like they should have won the previous match, but an upset it was indeed. If Henry G is the only person to get a pick right, something's gone terribly wrong.
I thought he just lost his damn mind, but apparently he's the most sane of us all. So that was a crazy twist. A crazy twist indeed. Like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Anyway, another mid-take coming in here from Renegades, but this time not with PT50s, with the might of the AK-47s. An upgrade indeed, to be sure. Now, close play there on the pit position. Could be a surprise for JKS, but maybe he'll have the better of them as James gets himself a kill onto Naf with the AWP. JKS can stand to open things up, but will he expect the second player? That's the question. He's read the setup, but whoa, okay. I thought that was a reaction shot from him, but actually, indeed, it's a teammate getting the trade frag immediately towards the pit, and the round looks like it's under control here now for Renegades, that they've gained the A site. And James, though, he can still make the difference, perhaps.
What does he do, James? Anticipates the shot, and that's a clean haircut for Nifty. 1 versus 2 now, and that's a very well-placed smoke on the bomb itself. But they know he's not on the bomb. He has fired a shot, and surely they would have seen his passage. Time is of the essence, James. Oh, he's seen a dome again, but this time he can't get the razor close enough to the hair. The smoke disappears as he touches the bomb, so opportunity has been lost. Surely there's no way he can do this now. Time to escape. Has he committed too deep? He can save in CT spawn if he goes deep by the APC, or is it a tank? Whatever it is.
I think it's a tank.
Where he can stand. But he peeks, and he dies.
Yeah, it's perfect for Renegades, preventing that potentially massive start from avangar, but it's not over yet, as we can see. Obviously, the AWP continuing on to James and having enough in the bank, in the hold, in the coffers for a relatively respectful buy. But not the full respect, and the round might resemble that as well, as we should see perhaps some no-respect pushes to try to mitigate the inherent disadvantage they have in that lack of, let's say, ideal weaponry and an ideal amount of utility. And we can see it. Another pass push comes in from Buster. He won't find anything just yet, although we can see on the minimap that Azza is up there. Will Buster go for a peek? Oh, he's heard the footsteps, and that's a very clinical shot. Clean. And now things get a little bit tricky here for Renegades.
And Buster's the B player, so he can make a play up the stairs if he wants to. Kikert has gone through B-apps in the meantime, so it's relatively safe passage for him. And now he can go for the flank. Eyes are limited on the middle area though, but Chrisen is around the connector position. Doesn't really have eyes on short, and Kikert will go back into B because of that. Buster not looking to continue his flank in the apartment, starting to move away. Doesn't want to overextend, so the A site's still being bolstered here, actually. Indeed, 4 people will be over there now as Buster just retains this position, but still, the CTs don't have eyes on short, and you can see Eastilo and Nifty's positions are quite forward indeed, so perhaps avangar have made an error which could prove to be fatal. That said, Nafly, I did wonder if he would go into B apartment, but no, he's going towards A, and that indeed is where the stack is.